Alright, you guys, what's going on? This is your boy Scotty, and we're here for my review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 8, Episode 6. What's going on, you guys? Let's get on into it. So we're going to start off with KK and Moniece. They sit down and they have a conversation. Now, KK was talking to Moniece about her relationship with Scrap. And Moniece really doesn't know where it's really going right now. She knows that Scrap did not tell her the full truth about the party that Tierra threw for him, the halfway party. Now, at the end of the day, I don't really know if Scrap is really doing anything wrong right now because he's not in a monogamous relationship with Moniece, and he's definitely not in one with Tierra, but he seems to be a little bit more interested in Moniece, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with Tierra besides her letting him see his son, which is understandable. But you know, next thing you know, Cheyenne comes in and basically she reveals that, you know, not only was the halfway house party is not really the biggest thing. What's really the biggest thing is how Tierra fucked up my house when she put her hands on Scrap. So Moniece is sitting back like, now she put her hands on my nigga, are you serious? And you know KK, them horns is turning in the back of her motherfucking head, okay? So she's really mad about the situation. She really don't appreciate Tierra putting her hands on Scrap. So KK asked Moniece and Cheyenne to get out the room so she can talk to Scrap. So Scrap was kind of annoyed that Cheyenne put his business out there, but you already know Mondu's gonna be ready to get down, especially because of the fact that she don't really like Tierra like that, no motherfucking way, okay? Which is funny as fuck. But she said, I'm gonna put a stop to this shit. She's not gonna put her hands on you again. And Scrap was like, let me handle it. I got this under control. I don't need you to come in between it. I got it. But you already know, KK ain't listening to nothing Scrap is saying. So Mimi, Sierra, and Rashida, they all meet up with Pooh, and they discuss Spice first. Now, Mimi was like, you know, I tried to take Spice out there to this little Black History thing in Atlanta, and I was trying to get her to see about our roots and see where we come from and see why our Black is beautiful and why Black people are everything and why she should just remain who she is and not try to change her skin, but she really wasn't down for it. And Rashida was very confused because she was like, one minute she's saying that she's beautiful, her Black is beautiful, but the next minute she wants to sit up here and bleach her skin and say that she's going to be the sacrificial lamb for it because she feels like Black people are the reason why other Black people bleach. So then they get to talking about Carly. And, you know, Pooh was saying that she really wants to crash her party and all of that stuff. And Mimi and Rashida, they were all like, nah, don't do that. And then, you know, Pooh was like, I was just mad because I went to the mall to talk to Carly. And she was saying that the reason why she stopped talking to me is because she didn't want to be around certain people that was a bad influence on her. So Sierra was like, well, you know, Carly has changed. She's come a long way. She's evolved, you know. And she asked Mimi, can she attest to that? And she was like, yeah, I can. But Pooh, I don't understand why you so bothered and why you so pressed. At the end of the day, if a motherfucker don't want to fuck with you, a motherfucker don't want to fuck with you. Like, I don't understand you acting like a scorned, jealous lover. And to be honest, at this point, I'm starting to believe that Carly probably did fuck you and you probably fell in love with her in a sense. So I don't know. But you really need to get your ass up off her pussy because it's not becoming of you at all. Carly and Mo, they go see a doctor to see about her IVF. And honestly, y'all, I know Carly, I've ragged on Carly a lot in the past, but for her age, she's a beautiful woman, but I'm starting to see her age showing now. She's beginning to age. You know, you can tell when a woman is starting to age, you know what I'm saying? Like, Carly's not looking as young as she used to. Now, she's still beautiful, but she's not looking as young as she used to. That age is popping up out of her skin right now, honey. It really is. But, they're trying to make sure they get a solid embryo. If she gets pregnant naturally, that's going to be a very high risk for miscarriage and all of that stuff. So, you know, after Mo leaves the room to do his paperwork, you know, she tells the doctor that she's been on her period and it's been over a month. And, you know, I can't really say shit about that stuff because I don't know nothing about periods because I am not a woman. So if y'all can just leave that below and see what's abnormal about that, you be my guest because I don't know nothing about a woman and I'm not trying to be no woman. Don't have a desire to be a woman. Don't want to put on a wig. I don't want to do none of that. So, yeah, no, So, at the end of it all, Carly and Mo was planning their engagement party, and come to find out, Shay Mack is the DJ. So she was like, I know you? And Shay Mack said, yeah, you do. And, you know, Shay Mack was like, Carly trying to act like she don't know me, but she knew me back when me and Jocelyn was trying to do a song. And, you know, Jocelyn tried to ruin my career, but it really didn't happen that way. Girl, what career did you have, honey? What career and what song did you have? I only seen you on a handful of episodes of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, the second season, only a handful of episodes, and then see your ass, period, no more. The last time we probably saw you is when you was on Love and Hip Hop swimming across security to get at Jocelyn. Other than that, we ain't seen you since then. So, girl, stop. I don't know what you on or what you trying to be on, but don't nobody know what you be doing, and don't nobody know your music or lack thereof. Then, when you say you usually, you know, you produce and you try to mix big beats in when you play your music, so, you know, I'm going to play my music at your engagement party. And Carla was like, absolutely not. And she got every right to do that, because if she don't want your fucking music to be played at her fucking party, that's her prerogative. She ain't got to have your music played at her party. Because let's just be honest, if it was my motherfucking party, I wouldn't want your goddamn music played at my shit either. So get over yourself, bitch. Get over yourself. Don't get mad because she don't want to play your fucking music. So KK, she meets up with Tierra, and Tierra be so unbothered and so unfazed by KK. You know, KK be throwing out her little cartoonist ass threats about how she's gonna see to it that she don't put her hands on Scrap again, and you know all that. And you know, KK's main thing is Tierra put him in a situation where she put her hands on him, and if he put his hands on her, he would have went to jail. So I do get where she coming from with that. But Tierra don't give a fuck. But Tierra crazy, and that's just what it is. And I'm really put out with her. Like, I really used to like her, but baby, you put out with me, period. So Akbar and Moniece, they're supposed to be working on an EP, and Akbar really ain't been doing what she's supposed to do. Now she's blaming the fact that her child coming back and giving her problems is the reason why she hasn't been on point. But I just you know, I like Akbar. She's a beautiful big woman with great teeth. I want her teeth so bad. But honey, stop making excuses. If you really want your music to be put out there, nothing should ever stand in the way of that. If you're really trying to make yourself a name and try to make yourself some money to take care of your kids and do whatever you need to do, you know you need to do what the fuck you need to do. Yeah, be a mom. That's way more important than your music, but don't try to use it as an excuse. Then they talk about Scrap. And basically she said, let me tell you, Moniece, I saw a video of Scrap tonguing Tommy the fuck down, okay? And Moniece was upset about that because she really thought that she had some commitment with this situation with Scrap. So Shay Mack goes over to Pooh's house, and she basically tells Pooh that Carly Red was acting like she ain't know her. And Pooh's like, that's what the fuck she do. She act like she don't know you. She use you up for whatever the fuck she need to use you for. And then she want to act like y'all were never friends. That's the type of bitch she is, and I'm not here for that. But because you're DJing at her party, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to expose this bitch for everything that she did. Send that message out for me. And Shay Mack was like, now this is foul. And you know, if that was my motherfucking party, I'll be upset too. And Pooh was like, you know, I'll be upset too. But that bitch needs to know that I'm not the one to fuck with like that. So I'm like, oh, okay. Both of y'all bitches are linking up just because y'all hate one bitch. Pathetic as a motherfucker, I swear to God. So, Jock and Kendra. My thing with Kendra is I don't understand why she's so pressed to go to Jock's ex-girlfriend's engagement party. What's the point of you going? Because I know I would want to go. Period. Okay? Like, you know, if my boyfriend would want to go, okay, fine, I'll go with you. If he wanted me to go, okay, I'll go just out of the sake of you. But honestly, me personally, I don't want to go to my boyfriend's ex-girlfriend's party. For what? What's the point of going? Like, I don't even know why she's so pressed about going and all of that stuff. Now, apparently, Jock didn't keep it 100 with her about the starting of their relationship, and the relationship kind of overlapped with his relationship with Carly. So she didn't know that, but she wished that Jock would have kept it real with her. But in a sense, I mean, y'all had just met when they overlapped, so it's really no need to say nothing about it. It's no point. I mean, y'all wasn't serious, y'all weren't exclusive, so I don't see the point of him ever even saying anything about it. It's really no point. And just like it's no point for you to be going to that party, I don't even know why you want to go, honey. Trust me. Scrap comes in. You know, him and KK get into it about the women in his life and how he needs to make things right with Moniece and how she really feels like they're working on a relationship. And he said, me and Moniece are dating. We're not in a relationship. When you date, you can do whatever you want to do. But then Sass, Cheyenne, and the rest of the crew come in, and he basically said, you're looking at a free man. Nigga, I'm free. Everybody happy that Scrap DeLeon is free. So now that Scrap is free, maybe now he can get himself a fucking haircut because he's looking like a bush. He need to get that shit cut up off his head and off his face. Real talk. So then we get into Carly's engagement party. And she introduces Mimi, Erica Dixon, and Rashida to Mo. And they all love Mo. They love him to death. They already feeling him. They already see that he's the right man for Carly. And just like Mimi said, Carly has been through a lot of stuff. She's fucked a lot of niggas. And now she wants to settle down. And she deserves to be happy. I think that everybody deserves to be happy at some point. You know what I mean? Like, even the people that do me wrong, you know what I mean? Or have done me wrong, I wish them nothing but happiness. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna go there because people always want to make it sound like something else. But there's a friend, there's a person that I used to be friends with, and I saw that they were in a relationship. They seemed to be happy, and I was happy for them. You know what I mean? Like, everybody deserves love. I love love, despite the fact that love has kicked me in the ass several times. But everybody deserves to be in love. Everybody deserves to have a relationship. Everybody deserves to have that high on them. You know what I mean? And I wish that for anybody. You know what I mean? Hopefully one day I get to have that particular high. You know, right now, it seems like it's gonna happen one day for me, but hopefully it does. And right now I'm just in a high within my own life, like my own positive, like my own thing. So everybody deserves that. It is when you happy, you happy, and that is the best feeling in the world. So go in, Carly. Jock comes in with Kendra, and he introduces Carly to Kendra and Mo. Introduces Kendra to Carly and Mo. And you know, Carly was like, there's nothing there between me and Jock. We're basically like family. And Kendra was like, okay, family is a stretch, but and then she was like, no, we're really like brother and sister. No, brother and sister do not do no Indian style technique with your dick, okay? Nobody, no brother and sister does that, okay? Like, no. But Spice comes in with Tokyo, and Mimi, Rashida, Erica, and Tokyo, and Shekinah have a question for Spice. Is she still going to go through with the colorism thing, with the bleaching the skin? And, you know, Mimi said, you look beautiful the way you are. Rashida said the same thing. And Spice said, you know, black people are really the reason why other black people decide to bleach their skin, which is partially true. She does have a point there, because a lot of people do be doing that. And, you know, this just like black people will say that you look better the way you are, but then they'll say stuff about you, and then when you change your appearance, then they want to get mad and say that you're self-hating. For example, I never forget it, when K Michelle first came out, everybody called her a horse. Everybody said she looked like a donkey, calling her K monkey, K donkey, all of that BS. That's what they were calling her. But when she went under the knife and kind of got a nose job and things of that nature, they were saying she was hating herself. Then they started saying she was bleaching. I don't personally believe that she was bleaching, but they started saying she was bleaching and doing all of this other stuff. Oh, she looked good the way she was. Why did she get a nose job? Why did she do this? Why did she do that? Y'all was just saying that bitch was ugly, but now that she's making some improvements in herself, y'all don't like it. She was beautiful the way she was. Which one is it? Stop beating a woman down about the way she look, and then you turn her, and then when she goes around, don't you know that when people is constantly beat down for their looks, they go and change it, and then the same people that were beating you down were saying that bitch look good the way she was. Why would she do that to herself? Because of people like you. So I get what Spice is saying in a sense, but she still don't need to brighten up her skin. So you know, Carly gets on the mic. She pledges her love to Mo and how he's been good to her and all of that stuff. But then Shay Mack turns around and get on the mic, and she practically dogs Carly the fuck out and basically relays the message that Pooh wanted her to relay. Carly tried to throw a microphone at her, and the next thing you know, Spice threw some water or a plate or something at Shay Mack or whatever. And I was like, you know what, I don't even like you, Spice, but when you hold up for your friends, you hold up for your friends, and you held up for Carly, because Shay Mack was dead wrong for that. Like, you that motherfucking pressed and bothered by Carly that you would do something like that. That was real fucked up, bitch. I don't give a damn how many times you change your face. You still a fucked up individual, and that was wrong. Like, y'all didn't even have to do that. Pooh is pressed. Shay Mack is even more pressed by doing that shit. Like, straight up. And she owed Carly a fucking apology. But with that being said, you guys, I'm just gonna let y'all follow me on Instagram, okay? Because I feel like that is the only one, that's the only source of social media that I use regularly. So if you want to follow me on social media, follow my Instagram at Scotty_by nature. Also, be sure to follow Cain of Chasing Dallas. He has his own YouTube page, and he's a fun individual, and I want you guys to follow his page and, you know, go subscribe to him and let him know that I sent you. I'm gonna leave his link below. It will be below for you guys to follow and all of that stuff. Make sure you all also subscribe to Montae and Trae. Y'all know that's the new gay couple that's about to start doing the YouTube videos, whatever. And I basically interviewed them. Well, not necessarily interviewed them, but we did an Unfiltered episode about 2 weeks ago, and I finally posted it. So if you haven't seen it, it's up there right now. So with that being said, you guys, I'm out of here, and peace. Holla.